Hi, I'm Morgan Giuliani, the Executive Director of the Springfield Central Cultural District. In this video today, we're going to be talking about FutureCity, a concept we've been working on with the Massachusetts Cultural Council and FutureCity UK, a consulting group that works globally on placemaking projects. In this video, you're going to see examples of what we're doing downtown, harnessing culture to create community.
So everybody says, well, arts and culture and, that's just la-di-da, and what does it do for a community? Well, I'll tell you something. It does a lot for a community.
If you look at cities like Springfield that have had successful redevelopments, have had successful transformations from an industrial economy to an innovation and ideas-focused economy, which Springfield is doing and is already at the forefront, they do a few things really well. They invest in a cultural economy. They invest in a visitor economy and in bringing vibrancy and bringing dynamism into their downtowns and their public spaces. Because let's face it, those cultural investments are dollars and cents economic investments, and it brings visitors, it brings new opportunities, and it brings jobs. That's why cultural investment has as much as a 7-fold return on investment. When we put $1 into cultural programming, it has a $7 impact in the broader economy.
We always thought of the creative economy in the past as once we gather a collection of cultural assets in our community, they'll attract young people, businesses, vitality, fun things to do. More like a passive magnet. What we're doing now is turning that passive magnet into a powerful marketplace driver. We are moving arts and culture to the front seat, to the driver's seat about city making in America and of course here in Massachusetts and Springfield.
Cities are defining themselves as independent sort of units. The city becomes so important. Its kind of cultural identity is tied totally into its business, its economic identity. It's the way in which culture now is not separate anymore.
How you meld arts and culture together with the business community, developing not only profits in the psyche and the morale of the city of Springfield, but profits for those businesses.
But this is our time because the arts are now the driving force for cities like Springfield.
So hi, I'm Laura Masulis with Mass Development, and I'm working on downtown revitalization strategies for Springfield. One of the things that's really important to us is figuring out a way to activate vacant or underutilized spaces in downtown, because if there's a vacant storefront or there's a vacant park, it's not going to attract people to want to live there, to work there, or to open up a business there. So one of the ways in which we've done this work is through this space, Make It Springfield, which is a community maker space that we took over a vacant storefront, put some paint and lights on the wall, and started hosting open programming for the public. So it was a great way to bring together folks from the neighborhood, folks who are working downtown, and academics from around the region. We've also instituted a new weekly beer garden in the summers. So this is a great way to have some festivities after work that takes place all around the downtown. And really for us, the importance is to have ongoing, regular fixtures that are a reason for people to stay downtown or to feel like that's someplace that they want to live.
Hi, my name is Judy Bed. I'm president of the Spirit of Springfield. The Spirit of Springfield was formed to do events for people to get together and celebrate. And we give people the opportunity to do that by doing major and large-scale events. The largest ones we do are the Pancake Breakfast, the world's largest pancake breakfast, and we generally have about 12,000 people come to that. We do the fireworks, and that is a very large turnout too, probably the single largest thing that happens in the city. And another one we do is the Balloon Parade downtown. And then what we're best known for is Bright Nights at Forest Park. The majority of these events don't produce enough revenue to pay for the operating costs. And none of our operating costs, rent or staff or anything, are calculated in them. So if you were to look at them independently, the formula doesn't work. And we have to revisit them But we know, as a part of our mission, that we will always do the pancake breakfast. We will always do the 4th of July, because those are the things we feel bring the community together in celebration, and it's so critical.
My name is Scott Hansen. I'm Principal Planner for the City of Springfield, working in the Office of Planning and Economic Development. These are very exciting times for the City of Springfield. We currently have more than $3 billion worth of economic development that's either recently completed, in process, or planned for the near future. So much of this is focused in our downtown, but it is also spread across the city. Two notable projects in the downtown, amongst many, Union Station, which will be opening spring of 2017, and MGM to the south. To try to connect these really economic drivers downtown, we're trying to improve the walkability of our downtown. Notably, we're trying to get folks to park once and walk. The goal is that we have a very compact and dense downtown, and it is very walkable. To that end, we have created a cultural tour walking map. There'll also be a video app associated with that. And we're doing a system of wayfinding that will encourage pedestrians and bicyclists in the downtown area. We also started this spring a public art program through CDBG funding, Community Development Block Grant. We are sponsoring 2 artists to do a mural and a physical piece of public art in the downtown. And I think most notably with this is we are not looking for artists to donate their time. We want to pay them for their services. We also initiated through the Cultural District a utility box painting program. And if you walk downtown today, you'll see more than 30 utility boxes that are brightly colored and beautiful. And again, we paid the artists to do that work. All in all, we are very excited and feeling very confident that economic development in downtown and arts and culture are coming together in a way we've never seen before.
As you can see through these examples, we have a lot going on and a lot of different players doing great work, but we need everyone to pitch in together to come up with a cohesive approach to harness the power of arts to transform our community. You might ask what you can do at this point, and I would encourage you to include artists in any development that you have going on and make sure that they're paid fairly. Artists have the capacity to change public safety, to change perception, and to improve beautification and livability of our city. Visit springfieldculture.org or contact me if you want any more information about how you can get involved.